Welcome to CharityVillage Connects. I'm your host, Mary Barrell.
With more people than ever before and millions on the way in the years ahead, Canada is growing faster than comparable countries. The population now 40 million and counting.
In this episode of CharityVillage Connects, what does the recent surge and unprecedented growth in population in Canada mean to charities and nonprofits? And how best to address the resulting exponentially increased demand on services?
In the most recent estimate Stats Can put out, they said 92% of growth was because of international immigration. And certainly there is still some growth, that remaining growth from natural increases, births, that sort of natural population growth, but the vast majority of it is international immigration.
We will reduce the number of immigrants we bring in over the next 3 years, which will result in a pause in the population growth over the next 2 years.
From allowing a record number of new immigrants into the country, to then cutting off the flow dramatically. That is quite a shift in policy, and it has tremendous impact on nonprofits and charities. Not only those who work in settlement services, but also those who provide social services and community support to all Canadians, including newcomers.
So less people are going to be able to arrive. But it also means that asylum seekers who have reached protection here in Canada will have longer wait times to be able to become permanent residents.
New concerns tonight about asylum seekers still sleeping on the streets of Toronto months after pressure increased on all levels of government to address the issue. Dozens remain camped outside of the shelter intake office downtown, and concern is growing over how the winter months could make an already dire problem much worse.
We're definitely seeing higher usages of food banks. The Canadian economy is really in a space of uncertainty and is faced with a lot of threats.
Unfortunately, immigrants have been often painted in the public discourse as the source of these challenges, which is a sentiment that is very misplaced and honestly dangerous and harmful, as it goes hand in hand in the steep increase in incidents of racism and hate.
There are a lot of nuances at play here, and that's exactly what we're going to tackle in this CharityVillage Connects podcast, as we attempt to answer this question. What is the impact of a significant population increase on the Canadian nonprofit and charitable sector?
To learn more about the services provided by Charity Village, listen to Charity Village Connects wherever you find your favorite podcasts, and visit charityvillage.com.